Time.
Oh, there it is.
In its normal time slot.
Wow, it is kind of in the normal time slot, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Welcome into Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I'm your host, Colby Sapp, along with Pod Racer Tim. In the world of the MCU, as the leakers about are now wondering all over the internet about one Spider-Man in the Doomsday movie, as it's being made apparent now on the internet that Spider-Man will be in Avengers Doomsday. By the way, again, like we did last week, pat ourselves here at the Mystery Shotgun on the back, as we told you this way a long time ago, that Spider-Man was going to be in this movie. We also told you that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be in this movie. This might have been like within the first year of doing Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I was telling people about Robert Downey Jr. was going to be in the next Avengers movie. We are now about to be in the next Avengers movie cycle. And we already know that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in it because he's playing Dr. Doom, right? So
I've not seen a lot of backlash about that.
The internet's full of stupid people.
Right. I only listen to Colby.
So the way they're going to play this out, it's got about a 75% chance to hit right on the money. There is a slight chance because of doing the multiverse thing and how they're going to bring this plot about that it may be too far for everybody to get a hold of. And so it may lose some people, but
right.
I think it's going to be basic enough that they'll get the gist of it.
Right.
So the word on the street is that the Spider-Man that's going to be in the movie may not be your Tom Holland Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. Breaking news. It's not good. Let's go ahead and stick to what we said. I don't know. This has to be 2 years to a year and a half ago.
Long time ago.
As we told you, Spider-Man was going to be in the next Avengers movie, and it was going to be Tobey Maguire. We're still sticking with it. It's Tobey Maguire.
70-year-old Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
He is going to be in this movie as Spider-Man, and it'll be the next Avengers movie when you'll get Holland through there. So the Spider-Man that's going to be in this one, because I believe that your Spider-Man of the Dr. Doom universe that he's coming from, the Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doom, is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe. So there you go. That's everybody's wondering which Spider-Man it's going to be.
Why Tobey?
It's
the timeline thing about where they are, or
it's the timeline thing where they are. It's also kind of what they foreshadowed in the Spider-Man's movie,
right?
Where Andrew, Toby, and Tom Holland were there.
Right.
If you remember this,
that was a good movie too.
Yeah, it was a good movie. You remember this one sequence where Green Goblin had killed Aunt May, right? And so Tom Holland's Spider-Man really wanted to kill Green Goblin, but Tobey Maguire steps in front and he's holding the glider back.
Right.
And Holland is giving everything he's got into pushing this glider past Tobey Maguire, and they pan to Toby's face and it's just stone faced.
Right.
He's not gritting.
He's not even trying.
He's got a little, like he's giving it something, but it's not full force Toby. That right there shows that as far as the Spider-Men are concerned, your top dog in that is the aw shucks Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So they're going to use that as maybe, like they all have their originals and such like that maybe because he's older, he was the first Spider-Man. Yeah. So because of the Spider-Verse and the spider powers that travel through it, he's stronger in that sense than the other Spider-Men are. Right. And so that's pretty much why they're going to that. But that scene stuck with me because you're all three Spider-Men. So if one is trying really hard to go push and the other guy's pushing back, but you saw where Holland was.
Yep.
Holland had the high ground in that position, and still Tobey was just like, meh, you're not getting this past me, dog. It's just not happening. So
yeah, that was pretty epic.
So that Tobey Maguire being the Spider-Man in the new Avengers Doomsday, that everybody's going to speculate about it, but seeing as how I've already said that was what was going to happen a long time back, I'm sticking with it, and we'll go from there. That's not from a leaker. That's not from a trusted source. That was just what I heard was going on myself, and then reporting it to you guys. So when that happens, and if it doesn't happen, then holler at me. Say like, you told me, and I'll be like, yeah, I know, but that's what's going to happen. So you can put that one down. And like most things, when I tell you, you can put that one down, go ahead and put it down, because it's going to happen.
Mark it.
So,
or as Johnny would say, book it.
Book it. So there you go. It did run me down a little bit of, well, who's the best as far as who's donned, because we're running into that to where we're going to have multiple actors and multiple actresses that have donned a particular hero. And there will come a point, I don't think it's going to be where you and me are alive. There will come a point to where Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is going to have to be replaced by somebody else, right?
When he turns 70.
Right. But that's not going to happen now because of the money that the Deadpool Wolverine movie made. They're just not going to break those two up. They're in like Flynn. So to have an old saying run across my lips for no apparent reason.
Like Flynn, like from Tron?
Yeah, in like Flynn. So it did lead me down the line of y'all know that my favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield, right? And you probably know that my favorite Batman to date right now is Ben Affleck's Batman. Cavill being my Superman. I do not know how on earth they're going to replace Gal in my book for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but doesn't have anything to do with the way she portrayed her. That just has to do with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It was so far the people that have portrayed Wonder Woman are Linda Carter and her.
Yeah, I agree.
So you pretty much, there you go. Mm-hmm. There's the thing. But it led me down the list of who do I think, if I were to put in like a Hall of Fame of characters of Marvel and DC characters. First of all, the Hall of Fame consists of 4 characters for me. It's Batman, it's Superman, it's Spider-Man, and it's the Hulk. Those are the top 2 on both sides characters. So I've already named who I think my top Spider-Man is, Andrew Garfield. Top Batman's Ben Affleck. I know a lot of you are like, why? I mean, you're probably thinking Christian Bale was better. Christian Bale was in better movies. Christian Bale played a excellent Bruce Wayne. As far as how he played Batman, it was good. It wasn't the best.
Right.
So,
and you have guys that you liked their Batman, but you didn't like their Bruce Wayne, and vice versa, right?
Correct. Like Michael Keaton loved his Batman.
Right. You hated his Bruce Wayne.
His Bruce Wayne was, you want to get nuts? You want to get crazy? Let's get nuts.
That was just so Michael Keaton, though, at the time.
I know, but that's not Bruce Wayne.
Right. No,
that's not how that happens. So, but as far as Bruce Wayne and Batman is concerned, Batman, it's, like him, Ben Affleck playing Bruce Wayne suavely. I bought the bank. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's your superpower? I'm a billionaire. Right. That's great. So lines, how they're delivered, mammoth. As far as Robert Pattinson's concerned on the Batman front, his Batman's great. I don't think he plays a Bruce Wayne. So not yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Superman, Reeves isn't my favorite. Christopher Reeves. It's not my favorite.
Okay.
And the main reason on that was not his fault. It was they still went a little camp with his movies because of when they were made.
Okay. Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, it was the late 70s.
Yes.
And I don't know that I count any of the other ones after Superman 1, maybe Superman 2, but I don't even.
Oh, you don't count A Quest for Peace?
Oh, I don't think I even saw those, to be honest with you, Colby.
Where they made up a character because they wanted to do versus nuclear war. So they made Nuclear
Man. Yes. And even he was on record as hating those movies too, but
right. That's
but you have to take that in consideration when they filmed it and the state of America and stuff. Yeah,
I do. But he lost everything when he was like, yeah, we'll throw that red cellophane at that one guy. When he just rips off his ass.
And just like, what? Even as a kid, I was like,
what the hell is
that?
It did nothing, Tim. It did nothing. All it did was just make him like fetal for a second, and then it was gone.
I was like, that's either so badass that I don't understand it, or it's so stupid I don't understand it.
It was so stupid.
It was the stupid one, yeah.
So right now, Cavill is number one Superman, and it's going to take a couple of movies for done forgot his name, the new guy playing Superman, who I think did an excellent job.
David Cornsweet.
Yeah, Cornsweet. For him to catch on, did a great job, but Cavill's still number one. Spider-Man's Andrew Garfield, and I think if I had to have my pick, Edward Norton playing the Hulk is my favorite.
Right. But he got like blacklisted because he wanted too much money.
He wanted too much money because he knew what it was about. Here's the thing that people fail to say when they go through that he knew what they were about to have.
Right.
He knew what was about to happen. He's like, no, I'll take some money now.
And if he'd have just played his cards right and not wanted the money right now, he'd have gotten a lot more of it later.
Correct.
So,
correct.
It was a dumb career move because literally nobody's heard from him since.
So, but Norton as Bruce Banner, pick him over Bana and over Smart Hulk.
See, I liked Eric Bana.
Eric Bana was good. He was really good, especially, because he was kind of an unknown walking into that role. I mean, not really, but as far as having a starring role, he's been in movies.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, oh, that's you saw him on the screen. You didn't go, oh, that's Eric Bana on the screen.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I've seen that guy before.
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of those.
So, but it does kind of hold against him when, Hulk fought a cloud at the end. He fought the Nick Nolte cloud.
You hate clouds, man.
Dude.
I hate clouds so much.
To this day, because people celebrate that first Wonder Woman movie, right?
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
At the end of it, she was fighting a cloud.
She was, I know.
And for me to say that movie was good, even though at the end of it, she's fighting a cloud, goes against everything that I have in my mind and body.
Colby, have you ever fought a cloud? It's really hard.
Dude. I still say to this day, Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, why it failed? He fought a cloud at the end.
Why are there clouds?
Because the CGI can't catch up with what they actually should be fighting.
Who hates clouds enough to make them the bad guy?
I'm going to fight this giant cloud. You know what? If I'm ever in Hollywood and I'm going through this script that they handed me, and at the end of it says protagonist fights a undefined being, which I'm going to assume means they're going to be a cloud, which means no matter how much they're paying me, I'm going to think I'm out.
Whoever started that trend, whatever writer or producer or director decided in the very first movie, whenever it was, we're going to make a cloud the bad guy. Clearly, as a child or a young adult or something, like, his trailer was hit by a tornado because he has a thing against clouds.
The thunderstorms are terrifying. It will make him the most scary thing that's ever existed on this earth. An angry cloud. So those probably hit my list. And again, for those that don't know or have not seen the movie, the Judge Dredd movie is
Stallone.
No.
Oh.
Not Stallone.
I just triggered Colby.
Not Not,
Did Judge Dredd fight a cloud in the Stallone Dredd?
Oh my God. No, the Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd movie. I was in the theater. It's in the theater because Judge Dredd, I love this comic book. It's so niche. It's so just futuristic, just horror, right? It's so like just grittily drawn. I'm just like, I'm in. I love this. They're going to make a movie. They're going to have Sylvester Stallone be Judge Dredd.
Oops.
Amazing, my brain thought. Because I could imagine what he's going to look, helmet on, the Stallone chin, right?
Yep.
It's going to look awesome.
Yep.
And for a whole 2.5 minutes into that movie, it looked awesome.
Until he took it off.
Until he took his helmet off. 2.5 minutes in, Sylvester Stallone takes his helmet off and pretty much never dons it again until the end of the movie when he's riding away. That was it.
Well, he's the star, Colby. He's got to see his face.
You realize, and I've said this before, but you realize Judge Dredd, in all of his comic bookness that he's ever been in, even when he was in the shower or maybe he was fornicating in a bed with a lady, still had his helmet on.
So he's a Mandalorian.
He's just never, no one knows what Judge Dredd's face looks like because he's never taken his helmet off.
He's so triggered by that. I love it.
So I'm sitting there and it's like, wow. And he looks cool. He's on the bike. You know, this is great. And then he gets off the bike and then he pulls the microphone on and he's like, I am the law or whatever. Right. And then immediately rips that helmet off. Mother. Popcorn went this way. I got up and I'm like, well, maybe you'll put it back on.
Did you wait the whole time?
Did not. I gave it another 30 minutes for him to put his helmet back on and a lift.
Did you write a strongly worded letter to your congressman?
Man, I don't care enough to write a strongly worded letter to anybody.
I do that to everybody. No. Hey, I didn't like these chairs when Johnny bought them. I wrote a strongly worded letter to Johnny. And I picked out the chairs.
So, no, Carl Urban is Judge Dredd.
And does he leave his Carl Urban helmet Mandalorian on?
Never takes it off the whole movie.
I guarantee you a bunch of people bitched about that back in the day. Who felt just like you. Look, before the movie came out, I'd never heard of Judge Dredd. So I didn't have any point of reverence. I didn't know any difference. I didn't know it was a comic book.
Right.
And I enjoyed the movie immensely. I thought it was pretty badass.
So bad.
I didn't know that until you and I did a show about it. Like, you were talking, he's not supposed to take his helmet off. I'm like, says who? You're like, it's in the comic book. I'm like, oh, it's a comic book. Colby teaches me so much.
So there you go. There is, I know we went down a little bit of mystery shotgun lane there for a little bit, but I went all the way there to say this again, as far as characters that have portrayed people or portrayed comic book characters in movies before, you know, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is awesome. I'm telling you, Urban's Dredd is right up there and maybe passes it as far as accuracy and just total awesomeness. So if you haven't given that movie a shot, give it a shot. If you want to read some Dredd before you check out the movie, that'll make the comic book knowledge of what's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to feel, and then it hits on all sides of that. That movie's still grade A material and should have gotten a second one.
But it wasn't to be.
So there you go. There's Colby Sapp's mystery shotgun.
I'm liking this pegging bit.
It caused me to go off script because, like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do some more stuff over here.
There you go.
So
maybe that's good for us.
There you are.
We need to go off script sometimes.